Hello, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Demon Slayers. It is I, Axel the Demon Slayer, and today we're going to talk about the Legend of Zelda analysis trailer. Right here, I've got two photos of the trees here, one in like a spring and then one like in autumn, and then we can see like a deer down here. That rhymed, but just wanted to show those two off real quick, and then it will switch over to the guy walking on a bridge. And I've noticed that that's not Link. That is like a scavenger of Legend of Zelda, and the world looks really massive. And then here we can see that the flames over here on the side of the bridge are actually pretty good lighting and effects to it. And then we got smoke or fog off in the back. But here we've got another photo with like two more scavengers or villagers from another village fighting moblins, and it looks pretty cool that they are doing a lot more, and they seem to actually be doing, like, this world seems like it's actually being full of life, and people are actually trying to take back trying to take back Hyrule here. And it amazes me that Nintendo has put more life into a Legend of Zelda game, because usually we wouldn't get like this much life put into a Legend of Zelda game. Like, the most we would get would be people in the villages just not doing much, and then not going out and fighting moblins like Link would, but they are. And here is one of the villages. This thing looks like a horse right above this little marketplace here, and you can see there's dogs and other people and the trees and the whole lighting, and we got some birds out there, and we got like a woodcutter's axe over there on the right hand side. And I swear, it looks like a horse. Like a war horse would be. I can't really say much about I don't know much about the deal here right now. Once it switches over, I will know what it is, because in the next photo, there is a photo of a guy on a horse that's actually up and close personal. It looks like a marketplace here. And I don't know who this would be on the horse. I don't know if it's Link or if it's someone else. We can't really tell with like this kind of lighting effect on it, or on this lighting effect, because it's really darkened, and it looks really good too. And again, you can see the dog. The dog looks pretty nice, and so does the other people. And this photo kind of shows off how it was on like cloth, with like the Hyrule Castle in the back, and then Castle Town, and then the villagers here. And here's another village that we got. I got two pictures of this, well, three. It looks like it's going down, and it's fucking great that Nintendo is putting like more life into here. I didn't think we were gonna get villages. I thought this was gonna be a whole apocalyptic world where Link and the old man are the only two human beings or elf beings in this world, and then Calamity Ganon being the last, and then the monsters and stuff. But it's pretty fucking awesome that we're getting more people into Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild here. And this guy, he's growing crops. That's fucking cool. Their houses actually do look like boats. Now that I'm looking at it, their houses are starting to look a little bit like boats. Like the roofs are looking like boats. And yeah, I think I had more photos than I needed. But here we can see the scabbard, or the sheath of the Master Sword, and Link with his pouch and his booty. Well, you can't really see his booty, but the wind effects right here are pretty cool. And see here, we can see the actual handle and fucking damn it, I keep forgetting the name for it. The guard from the Master Sword, and then Link's earrings, and then we get to see this thing, this wind, this bird creature fly up, and the effects of the wind are pretty cool. It reminds me of the Wind Waker wind effects. That's one reason why I wanted to show it off, was because it looked a lot like Wind Waker wind effects when you use the Wind Waker to move the wind to a different direction. And then we get a close-up look to this bird, and it doesn't actually look like the bird from the Wind Waker, but he has a bow on the back, and looks like he's got a blue bandana on there, and then he's got a blue scarf, and he's flying up to this big bird, ancient looking, kind of like a machina, like a machine thing, and it looks pretty huge. I hope that we'll see it, and actually I think we'll probably be going on top of it too, and then we get to see the propellers that's actually making it fly, and I think it's probably got technology also doing it as well, with helping out the propellers and not just gears moving things. But it's pretty cool that they're implementing technology as well, especially for this. And then this cloth, you can see those android looking things walking like up against the castle and Castle Town, or at least that's telling them that's where they're going. And then we get to see two of these things fight Link with a woodcutter's axe, and then off in the distance you see Castle Town, the castle where Calamity Ganon is at, and then the lava. And here is a character that we do not know, but I swear to God it is Zelda, and she's got a, I want to say a Sheikah Slate in her hands there. I'm really hoping that it's not Linkle because of certain things. This, I really don't know what it is, but I can see a pig through that shadow there. But I really do hope that is Zelda, and I think it is Zelda. And I really got these because it's got really cool effects, and I wanted to show them off from the game, well, from the trailer mainly. And I wanted to actually show you guys this in like picture motion effect, and it's pretty fucking cool the way that it actually goes. But the castle, it actually looks like it's got more detail than it did in Twilight Princess, for sure. And then, bam. I don't know, I forgot how long I put these photos in here for, but it should change. Yeah, there we go. Now we can actually see a little bit of the old houses that was here before the villagers went off and made new ones. And we can see that this is the up here near this darkness. You can see that there's a little bridge, and then the houses, they're all broken down and destroyed a fuck ton, like something else. Then it looks like a meteor just came in and fucked everything up. And then here is literally, it looks like this was the middle of Castle Town right here because of the goddesses. I forgot the Triforce goddess thing. And then we get to see a red flag that was from Twilight Princess, and off in the distance there is a blue light that I'm not sure what it is. And here is Link up close with some digital, well, digital, but with like some fairy effect there. And there should be a further one out of him looking around. Link looks detailed and great as fuck, and he kind of reminds me of Oracle of Ages Link. is what he actually reminds me of. But I think he is the one before Skyward Sword, and we get to see the pommel here of the Master Sword, and Link bowing down or sitting down, thinking of what to do and how he can save this world. And here is Zelda's hand opened, and then I've got a closed version, I believe. Or I got 3 pictures of her hand start like opened, then almost closed, and then closed. And then I think that is it for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm really looking forward to this game, guys. I hope you guys are too. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe. And remember, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is the most anticipated game for 2016, and hopefully in 2017 in March we will get the game. Anyways, guys, I will see you all later. Pre-order this game as soon as you can, by the way. Peace out.